Welcome to Las Vegas, here with Modern Wall Street. We're at the NAB conference to check out what's new and trending in tech. I want to know, so I'm sure you do too, and like it says behind me, every story starts here. Let's check it out. Teleprompters are the technology heart of broadcasting. I'm here with Jim from Telescript International to talk more about them. Hey Jim, how are you doing?
How are you?
Well, it's so great to be here at NAB. How long are you guys here for?
We're here for the entire show. Started setting up 3 days ago, and we'll be here until Thursday.
All right, so teleprompters. How do you keep up with the trends in teleprompters?
We kind of go with the flow with cameras. Like for instance, we have a rig here. It's for robotic cameras, and this isn't a unit that you would have seen out in the world, teleprompter world, 4 or 5 years ago. But with robotic cameras becoming more prevalent in the studios, we designed a prompter specifically for robotic cameras.
I see. And then of course you keep an eye on how we're doing, because let me tell you, I'd be nothing without the teleprompter. Obviously you're a pro, and something that I learned, I had no idea that musicians use teleprompters, businessmen. What's your clientele like?
It really spans the entire broadcast industry to public speaking, live shows. Anybody that doesn't want to remember their script is going to come to us and use our products.
That must be really hard though. I mean, do you set up different, several teleprompters for them?
It depends. It depends on the client. A lot of times you'll do like the Steve Jobs method where, he would like to walk the stage, and what we do is put teleprompter monitors along the edge of the stage so they can walk the stage and move from monitor to monitor, and that same script will be rolling in all those monitors.
Well, I think that's great, because our viewers, a lot of businessmen, maybe some musicians can find this really helpful in their day-to-day. Anyone that we would be familiar with that uses your technology?
Aerosmith's doing a residency here in Vegas, and they utilize our software, and monitors that they have been in use for years.
So yeah, he just played last night, right?
Just played last night, yeah.
Using your technology.
Yep.
So what are your favorite products you have right now? Can we take a little walk around?
Sure. Like I said, this one here is our 2-part robotic system. Essentially what it does is it takes all the electronics out of the monitor and puts it out in the back to help the rig balance a little easier, because robotic heads are a little bit sensitive to weight. So we try to help the rig balance easier by doing that. And
what that basically means is you're giving us, the speaker, a sexy flow.
Trying to, yes. If you like to put it that way, that's fine. Yeah.
This captured my eye right away because it's so modern looking, but I'm sure it has other purposes to it.
It does. I mean, what'll happen is you'll get live events where you'll have multiple speakers, wanting to give you presentations. Some of them use prompter, some of them don't use prompter. So what we want to try to do is try to make these the least amount intrusive.
That's how tall I am when I take my heels off.
I'm sure. No, you're not. So what'll happen is you'll get somebody that's up at the podium giving their presentation, and they don't want to have these 2 pieces of glass in front of them as they're giving their presentation. So we tuck them away like that. But then somebody will come out and needs the prompter. We'll figure out how high they are, and we'll send them up to the height. And now they can see their script in there.
Now, coming from someone who uses this all the time, I have to say it's pretty compact. Is it easy to travel with?
It is. All these bases, they all have custom cases. Your monitors, your glass, they all fit in the case. So it's a pretty quick pack up, pretty quick setup. So we try to make it as easy as possible for the user. One
question I heard someone when they're looking at this, I think this is called the presidential. Is it bulletproof?
I often wonder why people would think that, because why wouldn't they just shoot down the middle?
Well, instead of, I'm sure you're not working on bulletproof technology, but anything else that you guys are up to that we can expect in the near future?
Yeah, we're working on some IP solutions where sending video down network signals, via Ethernet. So you could have a studio in New York, but a talent in California, where the operator in New York can control the script. You don't necessarily have to have somebody at that location. If you have a central studio where you can send all your signals out, and you can have a prompter operator there, and the rig, with the prompter in California, it definitely allows you more mobility.
Well, thanks for making stuff easier for us and celebrities.
Yeah, we're trying.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.